So, Rene, it was like I said. I said, pass me his appendix, and the fool passed me his heart. You can imagine how I felt. It was all I could do to pour myself a gin and tonic.
But you managed.
Somehow. No ice in a slice, though. Put all the ice on Terry.
Poor old Terry.
Yeah, still. The Grim Reaper casts his black shadow over us all. We can only hope that the good Lord smiles on our Terry and welcomes him with open arms into his kingdom of glory. Sausage on a stick, Vicar?
I don't mind if I do. Of course, I haven't always been a vicar, you know. I used to be a taxi driver. Yeah, St. Paul had his conversion on the road to Damascus. I had mine halfway up the Kingston bypass with an articulated lorry up me jacksie. I see God everywhere. I've seen him in a blade of grass. Mind you, I'd had a few.
Can I interest you in one of my cheesy balls?
No, thanks, I just had one, actually. I had to wash it down with a bottle of martini. Yeah, I had the Holy Ghost in the back of the cab once. He was a funny thing. Ball of light comes in.
Excuse me, I must circulate. So, Rene, looking forward to married life?
Well, I was, but I'm not so sure now.
Oh, don't worry, Rene. Don't want to let a little thing like Terry's death ruin your day. Think of the advantages.
What advantages?
Well, he won't snore. And you'll never argue. And best of all, you can always use him as a coffee table.
Oh, I see what you mean. I hadn't looked at it that way before. I suppose living with a corpse could be all right.
Of course it could. Ask Sarah Green. And, when you go on your honeymoon, you can take him surfing.
I would, but I don't know where Terry put the airline tickets.
Oh, why don't we ask him?
What?
Ask him, you know, have a séance.
Do what?
A séance, Rene, you know, speak to the spirits, gossip with the ghosts, banter with the great behind.
Well, if you think a séance might help, let's give it a try.
I think we should give it a try. It might be fun, Rene. Right, gather round, everyone. We're going to have a séance, OK? A séance. Someone clear the table, please. Anyone here had an out-of-body experience? And I don't mean the steam room at the YMCA on a Tuesday night. By the way, I've still got tickets if anyone's interested. You sit down there, Vicar.
Bless you, my child. Actually, I wouldn't mind a bit of a sit-down as I'm pissed out of my head.
Now, what a séance needs is a medium, and the biggest medium I know is Madam Hugh. Table. This is Russell, Rene, and the Vicar.
Hi.
Sit down. You feeling receptive, Vicar?
Oh, yes.
Right, let's all join hands. Nothing to do with the séance, I'm just feeling insecure.
I shall now summon the cosmic forces and unlock the doorway to another dimension. Is there anybody there? There's someone trying to make contact. Is there anybody here called Vic?
That could be you, Vicar. Good morning. Is there a message for Vic?
Yes, but I'm having trouble deciphering it. Does a lay-by on the A406 mean something to you?
Well, yes, it does, as a matter of fact. I used to have it off round the back of the uppy eater.
Never mind all that. We're trying to contact Terry. I better take over. Terry, are you there? Give us a sign that you can hear us. Definitely Terry. Are you there, Terry?
Yes,
Where are you?
I'm here.
Terry, is that really you?
No. A ghostly apparition.
I bet you're wearing too much white foundation. Are you still there, Terry?
Yes, but you'll have to hurry.
Well, what we wanted, Terry, was to know where you put the airline tickets for the honeymoon.
Ah, well, you know the phrase you can't take it with you?
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid I have. They're in my pyjama pocket. Sorry about that.
Hello? Oh, it's the hospital. Hello, can I help you? There's been a what? A clerical error? A slip-up with the paperwork? So you're saying that Terry's not really dead at all?
What? He's alive?
Surely there must be some mistake. There must be more tests you can do. Oh, I'm sorry, Rene. It appears you didn't get hitched to a stiff after all. Wait till I speak to Terry. The game's up. The hospital says you're not dead after all. Come on out.
Oh, well, that's a load off my mind. I was getting cramp in there. I didn't know you get cramp when you were dead.
You feeling all right, Terry?
Devilish, thank you. Diabolically marvellous.
Make a lot of friends doing that. Technique's everything, I've always said. Terry, have you been eating marshmallows again?
Don't call me Terry. Call me Lucifer.
Stand back, everyone. I think he's been possessed by the devil.
Oh, no!
666. Burn the churches. Slaughter the children. Stuff the Orkneys. Sod the Germans.
Somebody do something!
Well, I may be able to help. I had the devil in me once. He was very nice, but his eyebrows did meet in the middle, and I knew something wasn't right. I think what's called for is a jolly good exorcism. Madam Hugh, can you help?
Now, moving over to the sofa, then I can begin my incantation.
Right, well, I'll put down some newspaper first. Ectoplasm stains.
I am the Antichrist. I am the keeper of the gates of hell. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 1. Hello, Brian. I'm a first-time caller.
Quick, Madam Hugh, he's raving.
Beelzebub, O Prince of Fire, your powers are ineffectual. Leave the soul of Terry alone.
And make him a homosexual.
You fool, you've done it now. There's only one thing that can save him, and that's the love of a beautiful woman.
A beautiful woman. Rene, do you know anyone?
Too late! He's coming round.
But which side of the church will he sit on? Terry, how are you feeling?
I had a dream.
Yes, and?
Someone was sitting on my lap.
And?
They had a moustache.
Just as I feared.
It was Brooke Shields.
Back to boring old Terry anyway.
How dare you dream of another woman?
Oh, really? I'd never be unfaithful to you.
Oh, yes.
No, I wouldn't.
What do you...
There we are. Normal, happy married life. Makes you glad to be a lonely bachelor. Free to go where you want and meet who you please. That'll be for me, I expect. Hello. It's Blondie from Whipsnade. We're off down the ice rink. Talk about the North Pole.